Hi YouTube, Fiona Corwin coming to you today from my bedroom. I made this video to document some changes in my hormone therapy regimen. For about 3.5 years now, I have been taking estradiol tablets and spironolactone. For about 2 years, I've been taking finasteride, which is commercially known as Propecia. It is prescribed as a treatment for hair loss. It also has some off-label uses for blocking testosterone, certain types of testosterone, which are not directly blocked by spironolactone. The reason that I ended up on finasteride was because after my first 3 months, my testosterone levels rose to the level of a cisgendered man, and I was unable to control them without taking toxic levels of spironolactone. Adding Propecia dropped my testosterone by about 200 points and left them at the very, very bottom level of cisgendered males. Disappointing, but workable. At that level of hormone therapy, I lost all real body hair below the nipple line all the way down, and by lost I mean the coarseness of it went away. It dwindled into basically little fine, what they call lanugal hairs, which are just sort of these blonde little wispy things that really don't amount to much. And that was good. I did do a fair amount of electrolysis and laser to remove the hair from nipple line up, but thankfully hormones took care of the rest. I experienced a softening of my skin. I experienced a moderate amount of breast growth, and that said, that was about it for a while. About 6 months ago, I began to grow a butt. I don't know why I started growing a butt, but I did, and I'm thankful for that. It's nice to actually have womanly curves. And about 3 weeks ago, I started taking injectable estrogen, estradiol valeriate, and injectable progesterone, commonly known as Depo-Provera. The estrogen I inject every 2 weeks into my buttocks, and also the progesterone is actually every 90 days, also into my buttocks. I can tell you that depending on where you inject it, it either doesn't hurt or burns like fire. Having someone to help is a huge benefit. Practicing good sterile technique is a good idea. Obviously, anytime you're breaking the barrier of your skin, the primary defense of your body, you want to make sure that you have the site clean, that you're using clean equipment, that you are that are focused on basically protecting yourself when you breach that barrier. So, what have I noticed since progesterone and estrogen? Wow. So that first 3 months I talked about a while back of hormone therapy, it feels like I'm right back there again. My skin is softer than it's ever been. The hair on my face grows so slowly that I'm nearly certain I could avoid shaving every day for the first time ever and still be fine. I think that I've had some mild breast growth in the past 3 weeks, which is bizarre, right? Like usually nothing changes that quickly. But in the past 3 weeks, I've noticed that this bra that I'm wearing is, let me see here, is, I didn't used to be able to fill this bra out, and since this week, I've been able to fill it out. And that's been very interesting. Like, wow, who knew? There's also been a slight amount of growth in my posterior again, which again is sort of good. I have the room to grow, right? Like, see, got a little bit of a butt going on there. It's very exciting. Um, anyway, so I guess what I would share with you is go softly. Make sure that you have a doctor. Make sure that you are having your levels checked regularly. This is not amateur chemistry hour, guys. This is dangerous. You have to do this right. My doctor is based in informed consent, so he is very careful to make sure I understand what I am doing, what the effects of what I am doing will be, and then he writes me the scripts. That has been a very marked difference from gatekeeping and cautious medicine from my previous doctor. it demands a level of responsibility of me that actually has me know myself as responsible. It has also provided me a level of mental ease, a sense of rightness that I've never experienced. So, what I can also tell you is that with that slight bit of breast growth, I've experienced a slight growth in my areola, which is the darker sort of circle around the center nipple. I've noticed a change in color of my nipples. They've gone somewhat darker. Um, I've noticed that my nipple itself, the actual nipple, has gotten a little wider and perhaps a little prouder, a little taller. I haven't actually measured any of this, so a lot of this is anecdotal, but they are definitely different. There is a texture change to my nipples as well. Um, for any of you who happen to have interacted with a woman with child pregnant, you know this that nipples take on kind of a stretchy, rubbery kind of feel, and my nipples feel like that. Not surprising, given that I'm on testosterone, or not testosterone, progesterone, but very satisfactory. I was never pleased with the level of development of my nipples. They were nice. My breasts are okay, but I always wanted adult nipples, right? Like I didn't want 12-year-old nipples, and I'm finally starting to have those. So that's been a good thing in my life. So I think with that I will leave it aside. If you have questions, please reach out. I will answer. Um, And if you like this video, please like it. And thanks for watching, guys. Remember, life is beautiful, every moment precious. Remember to hug the ones you love and tell them that you love them. And call your mama. She misses you. Thanks.